YouTube, it's Lena, and we have Mo joining us as almost per usual lately because he doesn't handle me sitting and filming very well. Anyways, I did a makeup inventory. I actually did this a while back, and then knowing that I had bought a lot of stuff, I had to redo it recently, even though I wasn't due to redo it until October. So I'm going to tell you everything that I have, and I'm going to let you know if I think they are out of control and what I think they probably should be or not. So first off, we have foundations, of which I currently have 9. And I think that's too high. I'm not entirely sure what number I should have, though. I would say 4. 4 would be an okay number. So let me grab a pen and write that down, because of course I didn't write down how many I think I should have. Let's go on my little notebook. Let's see, primers, I currently have 5. I guess 2 would be a good number. A lot of those are samples though, so that's not quite as out of control as it seems to be. Powders, I have 3 and 1 Skin Perfector. It's this CoverGirl True Match thing. True Magic. And I say having 2 powders would be enough, like one that I'm currently using and then one as a backup. And no Skin Perfector, more than likely. Mascaras, I have 3 that are open, and I have 11 overall, and that's way too high. Keeping 2 open is usually my goal, to just kind of have have slightly different looks every day. But I know some people are comfortable with having like 10 mascaras, but I really would rather only have like 5. I think that's an acceptable number for me. Setting sprays, I have 2. One's a sample, and one's almost done. So I really only need 1, but having 1 in a sample I would be cool with that, so I'll just stick with 2. Let's see, perfumes. I say I have 2, but that's not right. And the thing is, I have 2. One is a miniature size, and one is a sample that I just finished today. However, I would like to have 2 regular size perfumes. So I'm going to write in 2, but I'm going to write in regular beside it. And I do have 1 perfumed lotion that I use as a perfume because I can't use perfumed lotions all over my body. They give me a headache. And now we're going to start getting into the things that I probably have too many of. Like cream eyeshadows. I have 21. I think that's a little high. The thing is, I don't know. You can feasibly only finish a couple of them a year. And I like having variety. I think my main issue is I have 3 or 4 that are basically the same color. Like I'm trying to finish one right now that is called Beijing Beauty. But I have 3 or 4 that are around the same color as, what is it called? Barely Branded? Barely Branded. Like I said, I have 3 or 4 that are around that color, and you really only need 1. So I have 21. I would like to get down to 15 because that gives me a variety of colors, but without too many repeats. That's really what I want to avoid. And this does include both pots and sticks. So let's go with 15. See, as long as I don't have any repeats in cream eyeshadows, I don't mind having a high amount. Eyeliners, pencil. I have 12. I have 5 that are black. If I could get the 5 that are black down to 1, I would be happy. So we're going to go with 8. Liquid eyeliners, I have 7. That's kind of high. I think I would be more comfortable with 5. Gel, I have 1, and that's fine. So we're good there. Bronzers, I have 7, but several of them are samples. I really only need 2 though, so we are going to have to work on that. Blush, I have 18. That doesn't actually bother me. Honestly, I could say that my goal to have is 20, but Why would I have a goal to buy more? But we're going to say I want to keep the number around 20, so it's actually perfectly fine. In my eyeshadows, I have a lot, but I don't mind having a lot because they are things that you can sanitize and keep on using for a couple of years. Although this palette number is wrong because I just bought another one. So I have 15 singles, I have 3 duos, I have 22 trios, a lot of them are Wet n Wild. I have 10 quads, I have 9 that are 5 to 7 pans, because I don't quite include that as a palette. And 8 or more, which is what I do include as a palette, I have 26. And truthfully, like I said, none of those numbers actually bother me. A number that does bother me personally is my lipstick, which is 65. I know that there are a lot of people on here that have like double and triple what I have as far as lipsticks are concerned, but to me, especially having only bought them in the past 8 months because, you know, my house burned down, I lost my entire collection, I had to start from scratch. 65 having been bought in the last 8 months feels like a lot, and I think that's why the number bothers me. I think I would like to get that number down to 50, honestly, because I think I have a lot of repeats in there, and I think that's part of what bothers me about it. I have a lot of repeats, basically the same color in different formulas. Let's see, lip gloss, I have 26. We should probably get that down to 20, but it's not a number that bothers me too badly. Lip balms, I have 13 clear and 4 colored. The 4 colored ones can stay the same, but I do not need 13 clear lip balms. I would like to have like 2 of those. Although we'll be realistic and we'll say 5 clear and we'll say 5 colored. All the colored ones are Maybelline Baby Lips, by the way. Like in my lipstick, I include like my color Riche balms in that, which almost straddle that line between lipstick and lip balm. Highlighters, I have 6. I guess 5 would be a sufficient number. Like, I don't know exactly what to say for some of these because, you know, yes, they seem like a lot, but I do like to collect makeup and I do film YouTube videos mostly based around beauty products, so I don't know if some of these are excessive or not. Like my eyeshadow ones I don't believe are excessive because, like I said, you can keep eyeshadow for a couple of years and just keep sanitizing it and it's fine. Do you think I have an excessive amount of eyeshadows? He probably does. He wants to eat them. Eye primers. I have 8, including 2 4-packs, although technically there are now 3 packs because I used the Eden on each one of them. Of the Urban Decay primer potions that they put out with their palettes now. Instead of giving you one slightly larger sample of any one primer potion, they give you the little 4-pack of the regular one, the anti-aging one, Sin, and Eden. So I have 8 eye primers. I don't need that many, and a lot of them are samples that come with. Actually, that's not a correct number. I should say 9 now, because I bought the Lorac Pro 2, and it comes with the freaking primer. So eye primer is not something, it can go bad, but as long as you keep the cap tight on it and everything, it's okay. So, I don't know, we'll say I'll try to get that down to 5. Although honestly, it's a freaking eye primer, I don't need that many. Body sprays, I have 2, that's fine. Concealer, like facial and eye, I have 3. I would prefer to have that down to 2. One of mine is about to run out though, so that's going to take care of itself. And I really think that's it. So I don't have a makeup collection as out of control as some people think theirs is, but I do have a couple of numbers on here that bother me a little. Like my cream eyeshadows bug me a little bit. My foundations bug me a lot because I know I have too many of those. My number of lipsticks, because I bought all of them in the past 8 months, kind of bother me. But other than that, I mean, hell, like I said, for blush, I could have 20 and be perfectly happy, and I only have 18. So I think that's it. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I will see you guys later. Bye. Say bye, buddy. Say bye.